Hey, Lexy here. As you can see, it's super sunny, blue skies. It's a really, really beautiful summer day. So I'm going to try and stay as flush to the wall as possible while I'm talking to you today. My topic today is about detractors and attractors. So, I mean, the definitions of each word is basically what it says. I'm going to ask you if you consider yourself someone who detracts attention, detracts great things, detracts good luck, attracts good things like money and a great job or a great relationship with your friends and family, or are you an attractor? Do you find yourself saying every day, oh my God, I'm living in this world of abundance. Hey Kenya, hey Emily, I'm living in this, everything is going great for me. I can't believe today. Oh my God, so many people are complimenting me. Like, what's your world? Probably just have to hold this. What is your reality at this point? So the question is, are you detracting all of that from your life, or are you attracting it? So I'm going to ask you in a different way. I'm going to ask you to analyze the fact that, are you really truly a detractor? What are you doing in your life that's detracting anything good or some things that are good? So I want you to think about this glass, okay, of water. And people do this analogy, is it half full, half empty? That's not what I'm talking about. I want you to ask yourself, how much does this cup weigh? Think about it for a second. I mean, there's lots of answers. I get like a pint, or like half a pound, or a couple of pounds, or I get it in ounces. How do you quantify the weight of this glass? Well, it depends on how long you plan to hold on to it, right? I mean, if you put it right back down, it doesn't weigh anything. Sure, you can blab it. But what if you held this glass for an hour? What if you held it for half a day? Your hand would start shaking. You'd wonder if you're going to drop it. And it would get heavier and heavier and heavier. So you start dumping water out. I'm going to water my plants as I do this. And you take a little bit out at a time. Can you hold this glass longer? Yeah. If you alleviate the weight of your glass and you feel better about holding it, what are you going to want to do immediately? You're going to want to dump the water out, right? So why don't we do that in life? Why are we still holding these motherfucking heavy glasses of water? Do we really like this water? Do we think this water is going to save us? This is our end-all be-all. If we drop this glass, our life is over. This is how we cling on to pain. This is how we cling on to our victim story. I don't know why we do it. It's our comfort blanket. I did it for years. I went from my ultimate high professionally to nothing. And then I clung on to it. I didn't think about how precious life was. I didn't think about all the people in the world that were suffering way more than me and were doing heroic things and amazing things. Now I blocked that out. I detracted it. I just wanted to hold that glass of water. And I don't know what the breaking point for me was. I can't even pinpoint it. It was a culmination of having incredible people in my life who never gave up on me. But even those who don't have that, I've seen in my life prevail even stronger without anyone. I mean, Tony Robbins' story, I always relate to him. He came from a mother who was quite abusive. And he learned at a very early age that that's how human nature is. And I'm going to use this to my benefit. There are people with nothing that make everything. So are you going to be those people? Attractors? Or do you want to be a detractor? Do you want to keep holding that heavy glass? Ask yourself that. And if you're holding that heavy glass, why are you holding that glass? What is your purpose? Now, as you're holding that glass and you decide you're still going to hold that glass, and that your glass is more important than anyone else's glass, and that this one is more impactful to you, and that you have more of a right to feel like a victim, I'm okay with that too, because I thought that too. So as you're holding that glass, I just want to be the person in your life to realize that you found me for a reason today, whenever you're listening to this. And I want you to ask yourself, why am I holding this glass, first and foremost? And if it's that important to me, what is my life going to be like with this ball and chain attached to me? Think long term. Don't think short term. Think about how heavy that glass is going to get heavier and heavier. And then what are you going to do when you're holding, what happens when you hold something heavy and someone's next to you? The automatic thing for you to do is you would immediately say, can you help me hold this? And then now you got two people holding this fucking heavy bag or heavy cup of water. And now you got two people miserable attracting another person. Hey, you, come over here. Can you come and, can you hold my glass of water? It's really, really heavy. I don't know why I'm holding it. It's that serves zero purpose to me, but I still feel like I need to hold on to it. So can you help me? And you start bringing in people to help you carry this water. Because a lot of people in your life love it when you're failing. They love it when you're a victim. I'm sorry, that's the truth. I have really close friends who loved me the most when I asked for help. They loved me the most when I was needy, and they fed into it. They made me drink every day. I smoked cigarettes every day and drank and watched TV and went to bars and tried to escape from all that, thinking that was my right, holding that glass. I had a glass to hold, and apparently take the bars and stuff. I used it to drink alcohol. But I had people to commiserate with, and it felt good. And then I had my friends that were really, really, really close to me when I was at my peak. When I had tickets to the best concerts, when I had tons of money, when I was going to celebrity parties and jet setting to traveling places and taking my friends with me. They loved me then. But as soon as I failed, as soon as I became a victim, and I played that role, they left me too. You help me all the time. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help you. You were supposed to help me. That's your role. So I'm just going to disappear until you snap out of it. And then I'll come back and use you again when you're better. That's really what they're thinking. They don't know what to do with me. I was type A, on top of the world. I ran a house. I ran a family. I ran a business. I made millions for other people. I did it all. So they didn't know any other Alex. So you get the broken Alex, and then you got the great Lexy, and then you put them together, and you're like, what do you get? You get me today. So I ditched the glass. I had a moment where I'm like, why am I holding this stupid glass? My glass isn't nicer, it isn't heavier, it isn't more important than anyone else's glass. But as soon as I meet someone who's holding a glass, I don't even want to be around them. I don't want to hold their glass, and it makes me be like, look at them and go, I don't want that glass. So I tossed it. And I started replacing TV and drinks and music and friends, negative friends, with motivational tapes. I used to force myself to go for a walk. I hated exercise at that point. I just wanted to stay at home and be a hermit. So I would force myself 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes felt like murder. But 5 minutes became 7 minutes. 7 minutes became 8 minutes. And then what did I do at that time? I didn't listen to music. I listened to Oprah Winfrey. I listened to Tony Robbins. I listened to Esther Hicks. I listened to anyone who could get me away from that glass as fast as possible. And then I learned things like manifestation and how to hone in your ability to attract the things you want to attract, abundance. And then I started thinking about what else can I do to do this better? What else can I do for personal development? I created wish boards. I brought one. It looks like this. I, like a lunatic, covered my entire walls with words and pictures of things that I wanted to become and that I wanted to do, because other people said it worked, and they were proof for me, because I wanted to be them. They weren't holding glasses. So I went and did everything. I wallpapered my walls. And let me tell you, everything that I put on my wall last year has come true. I found my calling in what I do and helping people every day. And if I didn't hold that glass for so long, if I didn't feel the weight of that glass, I would never be able to resonate. So let me tell you all that I am proof that when the worst fucking thing happens to you in your life, if you persevere, if you push through, and you feel like you are going to be fucking okay, you believe it first, you'll have one person in your life who changes your life. You'll have another person in your life who will change your life. The people in your life will attract you to a whole different level. That's what leveling up in online marketing means. Now, why am I talking about all this for Attractor detractors? Because you can base this in your life. But how does this tie into online marketing? It's the same concept, guys. Don't lead with your victim story to relate to your clients. Don't ask someone else to hold the weight of your glass with you. If you're a mentor, don't think that you're helping them by taking over shifts, holding that fucking glass. Don't fill it, don't empty it slightly. Tell them to get rid of it entirely. Tell them to ditch it all together. Or ask them, give me a reason. And then, because of the internet, you can send them 5 million links. I saw a girl the other day who was on Romania's Got Talent, who had no arms and tiny legs, and she played the piano, and she sang. And not only that, she got abandoned at 3 months old, and some woman found her on the streets, bundled up, and made her into a star. Do I have an excuse to hold my fucking glass anymore? No. And do I want to be in the room with that girl? Or do I want to be in the room with all my alcoholic smoking, excuse making, glass holding friends? It goes with the same with clients. Do you want to spend your time? So say you have a multi-level marketing business, or you're selling whatever it is, a diet coffee, affiliate marketing, whatever your system is, it's a product, but you're the person. So what are you going to say to them? What's your pitch? Your pain story? You want to commiserate a whole pack of pain stories? So all you talk about all day with your team is how shitty your life is? Start every day going, oh, Lexy, I'm not selling today. I suck, help me. Do I want that as my team? I would pay $1,000 so I don't get that person. That's how little I want that person's money. And when I tell God, when I tell the universe, when I tell my team members, when I tell my mentors that intention, I make it real. I say the people I want in my life is quality, not quantity. Quality, not quantity. This is internet. There are 2 billion people. You want to be stuck with 2 billion losers who are never going to produce for you? Who are never going to inspire you? Is that worth the quick buck? Because when you hire me as a mentor, you get me for life. And my mentors right now, I talk to them every day. It doesn't even matter if they're part of this business. I earn that. I can text them at any time and they will be there for me. Do they follow through with, hey, you should buy this product? Never. Do I? Never. Unless I really believed in it and I want them to get in on it with me because we're going to make tons of money. That's a different story. But there's no pitch involved. It's just giving. And you're going to mentor your team to do the same. And they're going to mentor better people. And they're going to attract amazing people. And then eventually, if you're in that kind of business online, and you've built this brand of trust, and you believe to the core that you've ditched your glass, you don't want people with glasses, and you only want winners in your life because I'm a fucking winner, and I will show you and you will show me, we'll add value to each other's lives, you will get to a point where you're on a beach and the only thing you do is mentor your team because they're making money for you. Isn't that what we're all in it for, to grow this community? Are you in it for the quick buck? Because if you are, then you keep attracting and detracting. The businesses that you're going to get into are going to shut down and fail. You're going to get scammed. You're going to spend tons of money on paid advertising for nothing. You're going to be sold dreams that were worth nothing. And you're going to lose your shirt. Find mentors that give a shit about you. Even if it's for free. That's why I do these things. That's why my mentor goes down every morning at 7 in the morning. Do you think he does that for his health? Do you think he does that because he wants to make money? No, because it feels really good to give. And it feels really, really good to make a difference in someone's life. And you get to do that and make money in online marketing in an internet pool of 2 billion people. There are more people with smartphones and toilets on this earth right now. Do you hear the bells of money ringing and you making it rain? But me trying to train you not to think of that? To think about the millions of people instead that you can change their lives and affect themselves? If I affect 1%, if one person tells me I'm amazing and that I'm so positive and they took something away from my page, I fucking win today. I win. Can you say that in your job? Can you say that you do that for a living? I want everyone to be able to say that for a living. I do that with my kids. I do that with my family. I do that with my friends now. I do that with my team. I do that with my mentors. We spread joy, happiness. It doesn't matter if you send me a GIF, a text message, a voice note, a telephone call, a video message, a joke, a meme, a post on Facebook. It all means the same thing to me. Joy, happiness, and affecting change and pleasure. It starts with you though. Plaster your walls like a maniac. with things that you want in your life. Make the things that you're thinking about into things. Attract abundance into your life. And when you fail, and when you feel like you want to grab that cup of water and fill it up again, reach out to the people that can help you. Go into my site. Go in and listen to me for a few minutes if that's going to help. Text me. I promise you I'll be there. Ask me a business question. I will improve it for you or help. And you're going to add value in my life just by responding and just by asking. This is a team community, right, guys? We're alone in our rooms on the internet, but we're really, really not alone. And not only are we not alone, but we're connected in a very, very cerebral, high-level way with like-minded people who are super engaging among 2 billion people online. Take advantage of that fountain of youth, of wealth, of wisdom. Pool into it, and I promise the money will come. I promise you won't even think about the money because you're so much enjoying helping other people. If that excites you, if that pumps you up, online's for you. If you're still holding that cup, honestly, you will never be able to authentically and truthfully sell anything, including yourself. Pour that glass out, and even better, get rid of it altogether. Replace it with personal joy, personal affirmation, personal strength, personal heroism, and personal success, and a personal trip to the fucking bank. All in one, okay? That's my share for today. I love you guys so much. I'm so sorry I didn't say hi to everyone who joined. Trying to see if there's any questions. I wanted to stay focused and really hit home. This is, when I talk to people every day, this is what I talk about every single day. So I'm hoping now, as a general sense, you can understand where I come from, where my mentors come from, where my influence comes from, where my history comes from, and why I'm not holding that fucking cup. Until the next time, hopefully tomorrow, I will see you later. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. TGIF.